Hello and welcome to another episode of the +63 HP D&D podcast campaign number 1 with the Silver Shadows. I'm your host today, Raymond, and I play Asumedos, your charming Hexblade Tiefling Warlock. And with me are the bravest adventurers one could ever travel this realm with. Let me start off with a man with seemingly fake glasses. Or is it real glasses? Okay, fine. Real glasses now.
It's fake.
JONG.
Hey, I am JONG. I play Itszki, a Yuan-Ti Pureblood rogue ranger that is the most humble among the group.
Mm.
You know, normally when someone says they're really humble, truth is they're not.
They're more humble.
Like when they say, I'm a nice guy, you know that's
I'm a
not
nice
a
guy.
nice guy.
They're probably not. All right, and next up is the man with the pink headset, the father figure with a facial hair that lasts for miles. Let me call on CHUBAX.
Hello, I'm CHUBAX. I play Malak, the Scourge Aasimar Paladin. That's a borderline serial killer, and I can't wait to roll, baby.
Let's hope we get better rolls this time. And of course, our little schoolgirl who isn't really so little because she can whoop your ass, the one and only Isa B.
Hi, I'm Isa, and I play Shevra, the samurai warrior Tabaxi, and I hope we do well this round.
Let us hope so. And of course, the master world weaver himself, the storyteller, our one and only game master, dungeon master, everything master who will roll nice dice for us, Angelo.
Hi. I'm Angelo. I'm the DM, so I'll be playing everyone else. So yeah, let's see what shenanigans will happen this time.
Well, we did leave Santhral's Keep just recently, or we're planning to leave Santhral's Keep. Let's see if our plan to locate or even retrieve that giant artifact makes sense. If not, I think Asumedos is in for a world of pain.
Yeah. Okay. So last week, cult smuggled goods and adventure. So after finally talking to Weevil, the Silver Shadows have decided to directly follow this thread of smuggled goods and giant artifacts by actually binding themselves in a contract with the group, which may or may not also be involved in the tragic demise of Asumedos' family a few months back. Now they're tasked with taking an artifact in Shining White, the spirit mound and holy grounds of the nearby Griffon tribe. So last week, we left with the party taking a well-deserved long rest, with the plans of heading towards the keep to once again gather some information from Theop, or if Captain Rinka would know anything, before buying a couple of supplies and heading out. So let's just move forward, and the new day has arrived, and even with like a new purpose and a new goal, the much of the weather is still the same. Very much cloudy, with a cold breeze coming from the north, bringing with it like the chills from the nearby snow-capped mountains, and of course, heavy clouds blanketing the sky with light snowfall. And you all meet at, let's just move everyone along. You all meet at the common area of the falling orc tavern. And at this point, what will the party do?
So, good morning. Our agenda.
Uh,
Same thing.
I think
Go.
we were gonna split up. I think me and
Asumedos
Asumedos will
pers-
getting horses, I think, and the equipment, and then Shivra needs to talk to Theop. Maybe if we can get more info, or was it Theop? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, within the keep, I guess.
Yeah.
you're there anyway. So
Whoever's in there.
yeah.
So are you all like prepared? I mean, we seem to be headed towards somewhere uh quite dangerous.
Barbarians.
Mm.
We've faced worse, surely.
Would we know if we have to offer anything to barbarians for them to welcome us or at least see us as non-threatening? Is
Yeah.
there
We
a
keep
way to roll history to know that?
or wait, did we keep the tooth with the giant message? Or we
The
left?
tusk?
The
I
Yes.
think we
the
did. We
The
task,
did.
the
tusk.
yeah,
We
yeah,
have
you
the
have it.
tusk.
You have it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who has it specifically. I think you've talked among yourself regarding that, but it is within the party.
Okay. Might be something that we
Sorry,
can
yeah,
give.
yeah. History with barbarians.
I just
Yeah,
rolled
yeah.
eight. I rolled 18. History plus 4. 22.
Okay, so you think that I guess each of these you would know that there are multitude of barbarian tribes throughout this region, and you remember that each tribe has their own specific set of values, and perhaps if you were to align yourself to those values, it could send a good message. Of course, like at the end of the day, no matter what kind of people they are still a group, a community that has needs and wants. And like everyone else, no matter how different we want to see him, we all want something. And it's just a matter of offering what they want. If they want like a task done or a specific good done, specific goods. Yeah.
I think we should still find out what this tribe is. Griffin, right? Griffin.
Yeah.
This Griffin tribe is more known for, and maybe we can find something that would make them see us in a better light. In that sense, perhaps it grants us access to their holy place.
Oh, then maybe um since we need that, maybe you and Shivra can go ahead and speak with Captain Rinka and Theop, get more information if they. I mean Theop, since he's a traveler and does jobs all over here, maybe he knows something. And then Rinka, since they're near, they he lives near. Oh, Rinka is a girl.
Yeah, she.
Oh, maybe since Zanderal's keep is pretty close to those shining white, maybe she knows more about the tribe and knows something we can use. While me and Master over here will scrounge up all we can find the horses.
Yeah, that
All
sounds
right.
good to me.
Sounds
We can
good.
go ask. Make haste.
Let's go.
No.
Let's because we don't know how much time we need to gather these stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, all of this happening. All of this is happening while you are served food and drink. As usual. With Tempe size, he also has now incurred charges in
Mm-hmm.
food. This
Meals.
he counts as one individual. But yes, afterwards uh, everything has been accounted for, and yeah, the two parties of two are head off. Actually, you both travel towards the same direction towards the central plaza, which of course, due to the um uh, bottleneck of release schedules when it comes to caravans, it has become like a makeshift open market of sorts. But with Asumedos and Shevra heading up towards the keep, as Malak and Itszki you stay behind and you look towards the little mishmash of goods here and there. So let's cut first to Asumedos and Shebra. as you head towards the keep, of course, two guards at the entrance stop both of you. But before they start, they look at the two of you and go, "Halt! What is your business in the keep?"
Oh, we're trying to look for Captain Renka. We have some questions that that we have, which could help the keep as well. Is she available?
The two look at each other, and you hear them mumbling. But then yeah, they look back at you and said, "Yeah, she's still here." Um, right? And then the other, it's a half elf. The one's a half elf, one's a half orc. The half elf goes, "Yeah, still here." Um, yeah, good luck. And yeah, they let you through. Actually no, they let you through, but the half elf accompanies you towards the office, Katerinka's office, and you pass through the usual chambers. With actually, the both of you roll me perception.
Oh, not so good. I got an 8 with plus 2, 10 only.
Okay.
8 plus 5, that is 13.
13.
Okay, so Shivra, you're the only one who noticed this. But you do notice as you pass by, some of the staff actually, their eyes linger on you a little bit as you pass by. And when you notice it, it's like it's easily gone. And you hear and as you travel through, you hear like the whispers, the traces of whispering as you pass by, and you can make up a couple of words, and basically some of them just go like, "Oh, is it her?" It's like, "Oh, that's the one who killed." She's here.
Badass.
Here, and then you actually notice one of the staff make locked eyes towards the guard leading you down, and there's this like questioning look, and then the guard just gives a little subtle nod, and yeah, before and that happens while you're passing through the hallway. But as you head closer towards the central chamber, the Captain Rinko's office, he opens the door and lets you inside. And once again you are greeted with a chaos that is the scouting, you know, center of everything, with reports coming in, and at the center of it all, you do notice Captain Rinka along with their brother,
Oh,
Theo.
makes it
And you
easier.
also notice Darin and Vel, as the four of them are poring over maps and reports. And there's like a big map of the region in the wall, and they're like putting pins and everything that. And as you approach them, you do overhear some of them speak, and yeah you um yeah and yeah, you hear like this little like background conversations like, "Okay, so we got Fjornir in the last battle. How about the other frost giants?" And you're, "No significant updates for the rest, but Pierre seems to be headed northeast for the time being." And you hear all these like, reports going in, and you see the scout suddenly barge in with like more news like, "Oh, I found two more trolls," and then they instantly try to update the map. But as you go closer to like the Captain Rinka's table, Theopix actually the first one who notices the two of you, and then he just looks over and goes, "What do you want?"
Good day. We come to ask just a few questions, so a moment of your time.
He looks around and goes, "Fine. What do you need?" And yeah, he basically just goes
I
to
look to
you. So
Asumedos.
We're planning to venture southeast from here, visiting a barbarian tribe of the Griffin. Would you have any information about their customs or what polite gift they normally accept?
He goes, polite. That's one way. Um, he looks back and calls over Darren. He go, Darren, why don't you handle this? And as he looks over, he goes like, there's a there's a guy here who's very much in the know when it comes to the nearby tribes. Why don't you just talk to them? And like, and he waves goodbye as he turns. But as he turns, Darren actually approaches the two of you. And she goes, yeah, sorry, we've been working the whole night. I heard Griffin tribe. Is that true?
Yes, I
Oh,
mean, any information would help us. We'd like to visit their tribe and investigate
Steal?
and seek help related to that.
Steal something?
okay. Okay. So, hmm, that's not no, okay. I have okay, let's follow me. And then she leads you out, and then you travel deeper into the keep. And but as you're traveling, as you're walking through, she does explaining. She does explain that one of our uh, one of our first outriders here is named Cordast. He's the one more familiar with the barbarian tribes history, and specifically the Griffin tribe. Um,
Cordas?
maybe you can ask him. Uh, Kosdast, Kosdast, and he says, "Oh yeah, he's very knowledgeable about it. He served in the scouting corps for a while. No, for a long while, but yeah, I mean, age got to him, so he's more in the mentor role. So, through here, please, and you see grand double doors, very intricate, and it enters into this like study with floor to ceiling shelves full of books and scrolls, and like at the center, coming from a circular hearth, there's this like warmth that emanates from the cozy warmth with like plush chairs and everything. And sitting in one of these chairs and reading, as you see, true enough, half orc, um half orc, but as he's still wearing like leather gear. He seems like, even you see, he does have age to him, but like you do see he's still ready for anything. And as you approach, actually, as your footsteps echo throughout this chamber, at some point you do hear his voice call out, and goes like, yes, who is here?
Hello, Sir Costas. Costas, I presume.
Costas.
My name is Asumedos, and
And
my
Shevra.
lovely furry friend here is Shevra. Yes. We apologize for the intrusion, but we would like to uh, learn from you about the Griffin tribe. Is there any information you could share with us, please?
He gives a little chuckle and go, information. I've dealt with their kind for a very long time. Come, be warm, sit. And he introduces you. And as you sit down, Darren actually, hear Darren in a small voice, like, oh, Costas, actually, they're also, uh, they have a common thing with you. They're also champions of the Tyro Cup. And he goes, they are. You are. Well, it is good to meet fellow champions. I remember that day. And like he goes off a little in a like tangent. I mean, he looks into the distance, clearly reminiscing about what happened. But like after before it starts being awkward, he snaps back and he goes, yes, yes, of course, the Griffin tribe. But again, before the Griffin, before we even talk about the Griffin tribe, we should talk about the collective barbarian uh, tribes as a whole. I do not know if you know, but the barbarians are part of a group called the Uthgard barbarians.
Uthgard.
Mm,
Sounds familiar to me. Yes.
It
And
was
they
mentioned
have
last.
revered. They're called Uthgard because they revere Uthgar, Gardolf's son, a very powerful warrior in times long past. And this warrior was aided by several animal spirits. And according to these barbarians, Uthgar was a great hero chief who battled giants and conquered much of the old north. So much so that he ascended to godhood and is now serving by the Lord of Battle. Is now serving under the Lord of Battle himself.
What's the name? Uthgard. Ano? Uthgard das?
Wait, I'll
The
send
gas?
the
The
thing.
god. Yeah.
What's the name of the god he's serving? God of battle.
Yeah. Okay, it is like he serves the god of
God.
battle himself, Tempos.
Uthgar.
It goes, but of course, like all things, once Uthgar disappeared, squabbles soon followed the nation of barbarians, and like many other great groups, without a strong leader, they easily fractured in their own little tribes, which you now hear of nowadays. And each of these tribes aim to emulate a certain aspect of Uthgar, as well as a singular spirit animal that was serving under him. For example, the blue bear revere the bear. And of course, Uthgar's endurance, strength, and protective instincts.
What about
And
the
then
griffin tribe? Does that mean
the,
they revere the griffin as a spirit
uh,
animal?
they revere the griffon, and they have not unlocked, but they have persevered in making sure that griffons themselves fight alongside their warriors. Very dangerous. And because of that, it has meant that you could spot the Griffin tribe as far south as Tribor and as far east as Yartar.
Are griffons normally wild and
No,
dangerous?
very wild, very dangerous. And of course, unstoppable once they smell their preferred prey, horses. They can't get enough of those. That is why they also say that hippogriffs are in danger when inside the hunting grounds of a griffon. Even if it's part horse, it will go after it. Also, I mean, and then he looks at the two of you. You look like one of. By any chance, do you use any arcane magic to supplement your martial prowess? He looks at you, Shevra.
No, I've never been a magic user.
Good, good, good. How about you? Looks
As
at
a
Asumedos.
warlock, I do have magic.
Ooh, ooh, ah, mm, even worse, arcane, because they are very weary of any arcane crafts. Anything from divine, no, not a big of an issue, but the arcane, ugh. I have heard stories where they catch arcane casters, bind their fingers, break their fingers, and let them wander into the fields before they are hunted on by griffons.
He's talking about
Yes,
the barbarians.
yes.
Okay. Not the griffins.
No, the barbarians.
Okay. And the one that attacks horses are the griffins? Or the
They're the
barbarians?
griffons. Yes.
Well, the Griffons.
The Griffin's preferred food are horses and anything horse-like. So like hippogriffs are also a choice meal for them.
So I'm just trying to visualize. So in that tribe, the barbarians of Uthgard are made of different races, and they worship Uthgar, Gadolfson, and like in that sense, the griffons also, the animal griffons
No,
are sacred
no,
to them.
they
That's
just
just
know
kidding.
that Griffons are important. So they make sure to include Griffons in their everyday lives.
So there's many griffons
Like
in
they
that tribe. Okay,
but I mean possibly, yeah.
okay.
So yeah, and then he also continues. He says, and of course the barbarians, naturally averse to civilization, so much so that most of them refuse to even speak the common tongue, and have made their own language.
Shit.
And of course, have kept relations between themselves, even if sometimes inter-tribe relations have been fought with violence. And most of the time, they simply interact with our civilizations when they want to raid it.
But you did mention that they once fought against giants. So would that
Well,
make giants a preferred enemy as well?
I mean, currently, one can argue that, of course.
So if one were to visit this Griffin tribe,
Oh, no, no,
what should
no.
we
Be very careful, my friend. I would not be caught dead trying to seek an audience with their chieftain, especially since they're so violent recently. Perhaps in the days of old that would have been possible, but now, no, 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 no. In the past, they had a chief named Kelgar, Bone Snapper. Ah, Kralgar. A couple of generations ago, uh, he actually founded Griffin's Nest, ending their nomadic nature, and is the only tribe that I know so far that have had a permanent settlement. But nevertheless, he encouraged trade with the surrounding areas, and with that, they grew strong, grew big, and of course, when uh, Kralgar eventually died, the new chieftain, like all things in history, did not share his wisdom, did not share his foresight, and started pushing and prodding against all settlements in the region. Remember when I said about Tribor and Yartar and even our own little keep? It wasn't long before all those were our sworn enemies. And whatever hamlet or region, or hamlets in the region. Obviously, trade stopped, and the Griffin tribe has been, from what I've heard, has been in a steady decline since then.
that puts us in a bind. So they are to be seen as well as what we've heard, violent. Hence, they would not be open to outsiders, or if they were, only to probably eliminate us.
Well, I
Th-
mean, that's one way to put it. I mean, of course, you need to understand them first to determine what they want to do with you. But yes, like most things, there are a lot of ways to say dead or death or kill. So, unless you have a means of communicating with them, it's going to be very difficult indeed, my horned friend.
Is
Is there
there any way?
anyone that
Yeah.
speaks their tongue or whatever
Oh,
it is called?
well, that would assume one would have had to live with them to learn it. Uh, as I recall, no. But of course, looks at you, Asumedos. You are a man of magic. I mean, do you not have tricks up your sleeve? Or... little wave of the hand to communicate, to understand.
Well,
I mean, as a Tyro Cup champion, fellow champion, uh, I'm sure this is no obstacle too big for. What is the name of your group name?
the name of which one? Sorry.
The group. The group.
Oh,
He's
the
asking.
Silver Shadows.
Yes, yes. Is this not too big a task for the Silver Champions? Silver Shadows, champions of Tyro Cup. Year. I mean, insert year here.
Well, I do have a circlet that can help comprehend languages.
Well, that's one half of the problem. I mean,
Well, the other half is surviving.
I mean, I do hope I'm not insulting your intelligence by pointing this out. But first, the other half is being able to speak back to them.
That is true.
Mm.
That is true. Well, I may comprehend their language, but speaking back will be a challenge for me.
Mm. But of course, there are multiple ways to communicate. And for great heroes of your stature, have uh, have have, have experienced worth. And there is actually background. Also, this one, points at Shevra, killed a giant yesterday. It's like, oh, and a giant killer.
Yes, yes, yes.
But
She laughs
I mean,
awkwardly.
a triumph of an adventuring group. What is another feather in your head?
But still being able to express our intention, which honestly I feel is more than half the challenge, is very important. Hmm.
Is there anyone within the keep who has lived with them or can act as a translator, or is everyone here completely separate from them?
Due to their recent actions, I'm sorry, my dear. Although there is, wait, let me roll. Okay, there is perhaps of course, I mean, this would require a monetary purchase. I do believe there are a couple of wizards here that could provide a means of casting a spell, perhaps in a way of a scroll. And he looks at, and then he looks at Darius and goes, what is that individual's name again? And yeah, they try to remember. And as that is happening, let me just bring up something. Yes. At this point, I'm sure the Silver Shadows have some coinage in you. Perhaps you should speak to one of the wizards here to impart a scroll that can help you communicate.
Thank you. We do appreciate that.
Of course, of course.
Thank you for your knowledge.
Yes, champions help each other. No offense, Idris. Yeah, they're just like, oh no, it's okay, it's okay. Now, do you have any more queries for this old one?
Wala. I don't have anything for my
Well,
spell.
maybe last but not the least, as much as we know that they are violent and they implore raiding the nearby cities and towns, if hypothetically we would visit and have a way to comprehend and communicate, would you know of an offering that the Griffin tribe is known to welcome?
To be honest, fellow champion, I cannot recall of a way that could placate them aside from violence. I apologize for not granting any substantial answers in this front.
No, you've actually helped. You've helped us a lot. Thank you very much.
And then at this point he just nods solemnly, but like at some point he just he looks at Darren and he goes, um would you recall that store? If you do, of course you can pass it along to them. And yeah, and Darren's like, yeah, actually, you know, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. They're just trying to recall the name of the store, or the wizard in particular. But yeah, if you don't have any more questions, you are free to take your leave if you want.
Thank you, Costas. May the son of champions always shine in your favor.
Perhaps, but nevertheless, and safety to you as well. May Lord Tempus grant you victorious battles.
We all know we'll need that. Thank you. Shevra, I think we need to round up with the team and share what we know.
Yeah.
You're on
Yeah.
mute.
Thank you, sir.
And yeah, as you leave, you just hear him. You hear another heavy tome landing on on a nearby desk as he begins poring over another one. But yes, transferring now towards the market as Itszki and Malak are now smack in the middle of this chaos. What would you want to find first of all?
Horses. 4 horses.
Okay.
Transportation.
Or
So
if there's
true enough.
another. Well, we don't
We
know.
still don't know that they don't like horses.
I know we can't meta
We still
game.
don't know. So horses and transportation.
Okay, so easy enough. You do remember the stables, and you are greeted by a dwarf, uh, a male dwarf with a thick beard arranged in very intricate braids, and he sees the two of you, and he goes, "What do you need? You need horses. You need caravans. You need repairs. We can mostly do it. So, what do you need?
4 of your finest horses.
Oh, we can do horses, but fine. Let's see. Come. And he leads you stables, and you he leads you through the stables, and okay, he goes, are the 4 of you more or less same size, or is any one of you in the smaller stature, like a goblin or a gnome,
Same.
or
Same size.
okay,
Oh well,
same.
we need is Weevil coming with us?
Oh, you have not discussed that actually. Weevil is coming with you.
Do we want Weevil to come with us?
Of course, like the more the better, right?
But I will say at some point Weevil did say before that he would be willing to scout in the area or something of your choosing that's nearby
Not-
when you're out.
Okay, so
So
we
like
do
there's
have one Halfling.
Oh, a halfling. Okay, okay. Then perhaps one can take this marvelous pony. As a- and like
No.
pony perhaps?
I
And
mean,
then the
sure.
rest will be horses? Okay. So he goes down the line, and actually, you pass by a number of pass by a line of like marvelous, fine, very healthy horses. Actually, can the two of you roll me just a d20, just a d20,
17.
What was that?
d20, just a
D20.
d20.
16.
Okay, actually, the two of you find the two of you pass by a number of horses, healthy horses, but as you are passing by, this dwarf is just like, oh, before reserved, okay, before I say anything, reserved. I'm sorry, reserved, reserved. Let's move along, move along. Don't look, you'll just be disappointed.
Come on.
Move along.
You sure we
Mhm.
can get these ones?
No, no, they're already reserved. I can't do anything. I'm sorry, but here are the available
Damn it.
horses, and you find like mid horses. Like they may look mid, but they'll still serve well. Would you want uh would you want specifically a horse for speed, or a horse that can take it?
I look at Itszki.
I'm always for speed.
Master?
We want to get in there in and out as quick as we can.
Then I suggest, if you're looking for that, then perhaps the leaner horses, the riding horses instead of the war horses.
Yeah, let's look at those. Wait, is it a secret that we're going to the area of the Griffin tribe? Or
I think so, yeah. Better not mention.
okay.
Just maybe like be vague. What if we were traveling southeast?
Southeast. Like there's areas in the southeast that we're gonna go. Is it going to is it going to last us there and back?
I mean, depends where you go. If you go to the southeast, I'd say it's. I mean, depending on how well you can take care of your horses, they will, serve the horse. It will serve you. I
My
mean,
little Trudy.
the horse will give you as much as you give to them.
Okay.
So yeah, he leads you to a couple of he leads you to a couple of one part of the stable that holds a couple of the horses. And yeah, you are here. Here, my two gentlemen, these horses are available. You may choose if you want. You can buy each horse for 100 gold each.
Is that
400
is
gold
that
plus
your
the
best
pony?
price?
Can we afford that?
I mean, I
We
mean,
have plenty of money.
everything
Yeah.
that's happening, the keep has been, churning through
I
these
step.
horses so much.
I assume he's shorter than me.
Yeah, he's a dwarf.
So I stand in front of him and I look down. Is that your best price?
Roll me intimidation, and I will contest that roll with something.
Fucking shit, 6. God damn it.
Oh, wait lang, wait lang.
Why do I always roll shit, guys? See? That's a 7. That's a 2. There we go. We got a 9.
Change your hand.
Too late. I know. It's a 5. What the fuck? 14.
Okay, what did you roll?
Natural 1. 6.
You rolled a nat 1?
No. 6. I've been rolling like 5 times.
Ah, okay. Oh, so how much did you roll total?
6
With your current
total.
6. As you step toward him and try to intimidate him, he actually steps forward you and goes like, "Oh, just because you're tall, you think I'm gonna be scared of you, fucking motherfucker? You think I haven't faced Captain Rinka, and you think if I don't give you good horses.
Why are you
the
angry? I'm just
decent
about to
price.
pay you.
It's like, oh, you'd better pay me.
So 400 total, including the pony.
Oh no, the pony. The pony. Where's the pony? The pony
25.
is no, the pony is
50.
50 gold.
Okay, I'm gonna minus it from the group gold. Fuck, I always fuck up my
How much is the
rolls.
group gold so far?
We're down to 2760.
Okay.
I think we still have items with you, right?
Yep.
I still have also items like gemstone, diamond, scholar piece, $1,000. The gem, the giant comb, which is another $1,000. We still have some money.
And yeah, as you leave, yeah, you choose your 4 horses. So up to you the description of the horse. Um, I will assign. There are names. I will give the names over chat. So you just choose which horse goes over to which. I don't know. That those are the horses. The 4 horses. The pony is named Quickheart. So Quickheart is for the pony, and then the 4. Those are the horses. So
I'll get Ladigo.
You're the last one to pick. You and Shevra. Me and Itszki got first dibs.
Okay, fine.
I'm definitely gonna get Noble. Because I am.
I'll get Kismet.
See?
I like Cherish.
There we go.
See? All turns out. I get what I want. Ladigo.
So yeah, up to you. The
Kismet.
description of the horse is up to you, but yeah,
Better not get
What kind of
attached.
horses are these? Just regular horses?
riding horses.
Riding horses.
Okay.
They're quick, but
Kismet.
not war horses.
That's fine.
Cherish and
Sorry,
Ladigo.
yeah. So those are. And then as you leave, the dwarf just says, "Pleasure doing business. It is good you understand economics. Have a good day."
I just walk away. As is Malak style.
And yeah, what else are you going to buy?
Are we okay with provisions? Food stuff.
Horses
Oh,
food.
you can buy.
I assume that's
Uh,
included with the 100 gold.
Oh no, it's not. It's not.
I don't want to go back. Itszki. You talk. I don't want
Alright,
to.
what else do we have here? Is there any other things that you suggest that we stock up on?
Horses.
Again, we're going southwest.
He goes, how? And I goes, okay, sir. How long are you gone? Let's start with that.
What, 3-4 days? At the most?
3-4 days, one way, two way, a
2 ways.
multi-leg journey, 2 ways. So 8 days total or 4 days? So 2.
Let's say 4 days total.
4 days total. Okay. Okay. How about a couple of rations for your horses? Let them carry on the saddlebags. When they're hungry, just a quick, and yeah, you can feed them to that. One set of rations will run you around 5 silver. That's as good as a meal for them. And then you can feed them since you only have riding horses. There's only twice a day, so that's 1 gold a day. So easy math.
Yeah, let's do that. So let's say 4 horses, 5 times 2 or 3, right? So maybe like 20 gold for rations for a 4-day trip.
Just for the horses.
Yeah, just for the horses. Do you have anything for us?
Oh, it's like, oh no, no. We only deal with horses here, and horse mounts transport beasts here. Unless you count yourself a beast, I'm sorry. Like this does not have the same nutritional value.
Just in bed, but yeah, so you're right. Let's get these rations and connect with our comrades.
Okay.
So
So you bought
that's
for 4 days. 4 days
For
worth.
4 days.
So
How
let's
much?
just
So 4 times 4 times 2. Kasi twice a day, right?
no 4 times
I think.
5 because the pony.
Oh,
Don't forget the pony.
4 times 5 times 2.
40 gold?
No, it's half a gold.
Yeah.
So
20 gold.
1 day is one
1 gold. So
horse is
20 gold.
1 day. Yeah.
20 gold. Okay, minus. I'll use the group gold for that. And
So this is this is just for 4 days, huh?
oh, let's make it 8.
How many
Just in
days? Do we
case.
know how many days?
Make it 8. Always better to have extra.
Well, yeah, but I'm assuming it takes us, well, yeah, 2 days to get there, 2 days back.
Yeah, but if something happens, then we might have to stay longer.
That's true.
Actually, no. I'll say this. It was said yesterday. The half elf you met last night said it was like 5 days
To get there?
One
southeast.
way.
Oh,
Oh shit, then 10
Like-
gold. 10 days then.
10 days. We don't know that most likely our horses are gonna get eaten anyway, so it's better to keep them.
Okay. Then good job, master. Now let's go get some food for our grubby little faces.
Sorry, so
Supplies.
how many days did you buy it for?
10.
Okay.
So now we go for our supplies.
Yeah, it's easy enough. You taking some time going through the marketplace. You do see you do see like a quick general store that sells a multitude of everyday goods such as vials, ropes, all that stuff. And but eventually when you ask, oh, this one's being attended by female human, and then looks
Mhm.
at you, looks at the two of you and goes, "Oh, what do you need, good sirs? We have available goods here. Oh, you look like mighty adventurers."
Mighty indeed. Now we're just looking for some food for supplies for.
Wait, Malak, wait, before.
Oh,
Yes, you can talk to her.
okay. Looking for supplies for a 10-day journey for 5 people.
Oh, well, of course, you're going on a journey. The first thing you'll need is a good set of a good thing. Is a warm a belly full of good. Actually, belly full of food. Might I suggest some rations that could last you a couple of days?
Yeah, I'm not. Malak's not picky, so he's
Yeah.
more of a very efficient in food. So he'll
Okay,
yeah, that's fine.
we'll have an assortment of dried goods here, if that's good for you folk. It's
Mhm.
just three silver pieces per meal.
So 3 times
10.
5.
Oh, 3 times. No, 3 times 3. 3 meals a day, or let's make it 2 meals a day.
2 meals a day.
So
3 times
6,
2 times 10.
60 silver, 6 gold.
For
Yeah.
one.
For one person. 6
Yeah.
times 5, 30. 30 gold. Minus-
Itszki, you remember, Tempe has
Oh,
is one.
that's right. I remind you, it's like, hey, this um I've been
Oh, sorry,
talking
where's Tempe? Where's
with us,
Tempe?
just like walking with
Okay.
us. Yeah.
6
It's
times
like,
6,
Tempe
36
scratching
gold.
against your leg.
yeah. I crack
Tempe.
Malak. It's like, he needs his own stuff now. But
Oh,
don't worry,
I forgot.
I've been
Bebe,
speaking with
bebe.
him.
I
He will-
forgot, and I
He
give
will
him
be
a.
earning his keep.
I give him a scratch as well.
Tempe. Tempe's like.
He has
And
a
then
mask na,
Tempe,
diba?
like,
I give him his mask.
Actually, the mask is functional, but it's not polished.
Not
So you
polished.
can give it.
I'll
you
give it
can
to him
give
just for
you can go
now.
to the store.
I'll just
Okay.
I'll work on it
Keep
during
on
the night,
working
but
on it.
he can wear
Okay,
it now.
roll me animal handling. Just a quick animal handling.
10.
10. Yeah. You put it on. It stays. You count yourself lucky. The mask. He's only taken off the mask like once or twice in this whole
Okay.
morning. So
Get used to it.
he's acclimating. He's acclimating. But like, yeah, there's some he just scratches it off. But yeah, now he's running around with a mask and like yeah, and he's scratching against the side of the store, trying to look over the counter because he smells the food.
Mhm.
But yeah, you do buy your the rations that you need. As usual, it is an assortment of like dried goods, jerky, stuff like that. So it's a mishmash of like, preserved foods that will, you know, keep you full at least.
Oh.
And then she goes, well, here's your food. So would any of you fine adventurers need anything else?
Do you recommend anything else?
Well, I mean, it depends where you're going. If are you going climbing? Are you going swimming? Are you traversing the forest? Stuff like that.
We're gonna go through forest hunting.
Oh, well, I mean, are you hunting something? Because there are traps over here. Um, she looks around and well, I mean, one could always use a good rope. Are you planning on climbing anytime soon? This is wherever you're going have cliffs or, you know, potholes
I
or,
look at Itszki.
deep gorges.
We have we were say we're hunting. We're possibly hunting something extremely big. Do you have anything for more scaled opponent?
Like, oh, I'm not sure I quite have something for that big, I'm afraid. Just, regular sized critters where, these goods are for. Hmm. But yeah, she looks around and like she seems lost as to what to suggest to you. So since she just has like the regular amount of goods here, um,
I think we're good to go.
I think we're good. We'll just like well, we could always come back. We're just gonna talk to our comrades first and see what they found out.
yeah, of course, of course, of course, of course. We're always well, we're almost always open. I mean, given there's lots of competition, gotta stand out. But yeah, please do come back, darlings. And yeah, she sets you on your way as yeah, you are given your rations. I'll say because of the traveling around and all that, and going around, especially now, it's a bit difficult wading through with two horses each and a pony, and Tempe's just running around. Um, yeah, actually, it's can you roll me animal handling?
Okay, it is shit 6 plus 2, 8. Fuck, I could.
There's added time because there are moments where Tempe just is distracted by something, he goes off in his own little direction. So it takes I'd say it adds a couple of like 30 to 45 minutes in your total time, keeping Tempe focused on you. But eventually you do finish in time. And where would the group have wanted to meet up?
The gate,
Tavern?
maybe? I think the gate.
Yeah, okay, so you,
Yeah.
you go return to the tavern. And yeah, the four, let's say after this, the four of you reunite. Oh, sorry.
Right. So
Would you have told Weevil to meet you at this time, or no?
yeah,
Yes,
because I
yes,
need it.
yes.
Okay. So yeah, the four of you reunite, but before, actually, you do see Larg sitting in one of the corner booths.
So I guess we'll all sit down
Yeah,
and
trade notes.
yeah.
What we found out.
And yeah, as the four of you sit down, you begin to trade notes, and then at some point, I assume it's like a montage of like information being shared, and yeah, at the end of that, Laura just goes, "So you mean to tell me that what we're going potentially is a place full of creatures that eat horses, and this dum dum thinks of buying horses is the first thing he'll do today?"
Well, we didn't know.
Yeah.
Did you know?
We were trying to be efficient in our planning.
Nobody
Mm,
It's an
knew.
yeah.
unfortunate twist of fate.
Well, we could always use it to our advantage. If they want to, if they eat horses, we've got 5. We've got 4.5. Possibly a good offering for a more decent conversation.
And yeah, at some point, yeah, Lord just goes, okay, so we know all of this. So what's your plan? And of course, once again, offer stands. If you want me to snoop around, take a look at here, take a look at the city, perhaps out of the city, I can do that. Wait, did you mention the drop site to him earlier already or not yet?
The which one?
The one that
Drop site.
Shevra got from Theo. The little ruined village in the forest. Did you give him
Oh,
that
not yet,
info?
actually.
If not,
Ah.
then we tell him about it now.
Oh, so Shevra, you tell him.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's
And
actually
then
this place that my brother told me about that we could need some checking out.
I mean,
And then I tell him the details.
then Lar goes, okay. So when you get the artifact, you're gonna meet the half-elven guy. Half-elven guy.
Oh.
And then once you meet the half-elven guy, he will tell you to go to this place where you're gonna get your money. But thanks to, you know, thanks to little Miss Furball over here, you already know where that place is. Right?
Again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm. Well, I guess your method makes sense too. And if you sneak there and they caught you and they catch you, pretty hairy situation.
Another hairy situation is that we don't have a way to communicate to the Griffin tribe, to the barbarian tribe, unless, if that's really still the intention, we'll need to put some coin together for a scroll.
What scroll do we need?
Asumedos, roll me
One second, guys.
Arcana.
11 plus 7.
Okay, yeah, that's good. You
18.
know that with one of the spells that would your patron would have offered you, you recall this spell that could enable you to communicate and understand at the same time to creatures or other beings that don't, even if you don't share a language with them. So you do know that spell exists, and with your role, I will say that you do know that it is a level 3 spell.
How high does your spell slots go?
Me? 4.
Yeah. Okay, so you can, if he can cast it without rolling, right?
Yes.
It's a scroll. So pwede.
Then we just need to find that scroll. Do we have
But what is the name of the spell?
Oh, I'll say without roll, you don't know, but you know it exists.
Okay.
Weevil? Any ideas? Anywhere we can purchase this in this place?
I mean, this place is full of magic. I mean, there's a couple of wizards here that you could persuade to easily make a scroll. Starts jotting down. He takes out a piece of paper and starts jotting down something. Here. Oh, this guy is in one of the markets, one of the households in the. It's it's one of those things where at the bottom it's like he lives there, but it's also a shop. It's he's a lizard folk named Gnarth.
Good north.
In North.
A bit of a wacky dude, from what I recall, but he's able to give the spell. He's able to give. He dabbles in magic.
Well, we're wasting time. Let's head over and see what we can do.
Hmm.
Maybe we can trade for it, Jay. What spells do we have here?
What
Yeah, do we
scrolls,
have
you mean?
we have scrolls, right?
Yeah, I have
We
haste,
do.
misty step, and aid scroll. Well, let's see what he wants.
So yeah, sure enough, you do see this. You do hear the address, but the address mentioned actually. Going around this town, you do notice that a lot of these buildings here are wooden structures, but the foundations are made from stone, suggesting that this place has had numerous rebuilds and post disaster rebuilding and all that. And once you head to this address in particular, it's quite unusual as instead of like a straight up like ground level, you actually have to head downwards towards the sub basement. And heading down, you do see this heavy set wooden door, dark door that's damp. But yeah, you do see this door. What do you do?
I knock.
Knock.
As you knock, you see one of the eye slots opens up, and inside you see this like orange, this like bright yellow eye look at you, and you just hear through the other side. Yes.
Heard there's a wizard here. We're here for some business.
Ooh, a wizard. And what was his name, if you know? Because if you know, you know.
Gnarth? Did I say that correct? Yeah,
Yeah.
Gnarth.
Yes, just north. Yes, of course, of course. And he closes the door, the ice lock, and it opens. The door opens, and inside you see this 7 foot, very lanky, green scaled lizard folk with like a blue, like what do you call that? Those spike thingies, like along the spine and all that. Yeah, come. He reaches out with a claw. Go, enter. Yes.
I look
Yes.
around, make sure
Come over.
there's nothing dangerous.
Yeah, you look around. There's
I'm
like
like
a bunch
uh
of like
I'm like Secret
jars,
Service.
jars.
Then I just
There's like a jar. There's like jars with little weird assorted body parts. See some part with like tomes of books and all that. But yeah, Gnarth leads you inside. Do you follow?
yeah. And then
Yeah.
I let Asumedos take it from there. I just do a
Yes,
perimeter check.
and he goes around and he goes like, "Yes, what can Gnarth do for you?"
Hi, Gnarth. We're looking for a scroll that will enable us to communicate with um other beings. Although I could understand their language, I do not have the means to speak back to them.
Yes. Simple enchantment. But again, be warned, it only lasts for 1 hour. Yes, 1 hour, 1 hour.
Okay. That's good to know.
But it will let you talk. It is called the tongue spell. And as it says tongues, you see a forked tongue come from his mouth. Tongue spell.
Now would be great to have a wizard.
Tongue
uh,
spell.
Tongues.
Before
Plural.
this
Plural.
I gave Asumedos the 3 spells to negotiate with that I have: the haste, aid. I think it's aid and misty step.
So yeah, he says, no, not tongues, because in conversations there are more than one tongues.
That
Wait,
is
Angelo,
true.
just to clarify, if he uses this, he doesn't need his own spell, the comprehend language.
Well, it's always, he doesn't need it, but the three of you will not understand anything that's going
But
on.
the comprehend language is a casting to self. What does that? How does that
No,
work?
it's a touch. It's a touch.
It
But one
no,
person
but
only.
when you're wearing the helmet, it only applies to you.
Correct.
Oh. So when you're using the tongues,
Perhaps
you
I
don't need the
could
mask.
we could cast this on
Yes.
someone else. Like for example,
Well,
you. If you're
you're our negotiator, so maybe I can wear the mask. At least I understand what's going on.
Yeah. Any
I'll
of
be
you
We,
like
would
we
like
can
ano,
live translate naman with the
I'll be
hands.
the ano, yung sign language na sumasayaw sa rap concert.
Oh, I will say, if you're gonna translate the whole conversation, I will be needing a roll
No,
to
just
get to
like
be get.
yeah, not the
Yeah.
whole conversation, just like give him updates. Okay, he's asking. He said no. He said yes, like that, just like that. No need
Yeah.
for word by word.
Okay, fine. But yes, Gnarth looks at you. Do you have anything? Anything to offer? Offer? Yes.
Oh, wait, I also
Offer.
give him the drift globe. I don't see why we need that. Never even used it.
what is it?
Drift globe.
What's that?
It's like a drone flashlight that can follow us when we're in a
Well,
dark place.
let's try to offer the spell scrolls first.
Yeah.
'Cause it's an easier trade since it's a level 3
Well,
spell.
yeah. Try to keep the haste in case. Like I mean, use that as last resort. Use
I
the others
have
first.
Misty Steps, his hypnotic pattern, and mirror image. But mirror image is level 2.
Those are your spells.
Hypnotic pattern I can no spell scroll.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got this somewhere.
I
I can
also
let go of the hypnotic pattern because I have that as a spell.
I also gave you an extra misty step and an aid
Yeah.
and a haste. So you have two
Oh,
misty
was there an
steps.
aid and a haste?
Yeah.
Okay.
So try
I
to
didn't
keep the
get
haste
that.
if you can. Since Angelo still doesn't want to give us level 9. I just we might need that.
Okay, so I have haste and aid then pala. Sorry.
Yes. And the drift globe. Just some bargaining stuff.
And yeah, Gnarth asks, so you have anything for tongues?
Well, would you mind trading it for a hypnotic pattern spell scroll?
Simple spell, simple. Yes, hypnotic. Perhaps, but very simple. But very much in demand.
What if we trade that?
Add more. Then yes, perhaps. Yes.
We'll trade that along with a mirror image.
Oh, mirror image. Marketability. Mostly used for
Exactly.
fighters. No, not used for main wizards who copy spell. But no. Mostly used for fighters. Blade singers. Not much elves here. Elves. No. More, perhaps. Then yes, perhaps. Give more, then perhaps yes.
Hmm. I would say hypnotic pattern is level 3. Same mirror image is level 2. Trading these two should suffice for a level 3 tongue spell, isn't it?
Yeah, perhaps, but perhaps one more level two, two could give just to tip the scale. Yes. I'd say at this point for this whole collective thing, roll me a persuasion.
Okay. That's not bad. 15 plus 8. 15. Persuasion. 8, yeah. 15 plus 8.
Okay.
23.
Great. Nice.
Mm, mm. Perhaps we can work with what the 2, 3. Yes. Hmm.
2, 3 scrolls.
No, 2 and
Two and
3.
three.
You
That's 5.
Two
two
and
and
three, yes. Two
two,
and three,
two and
yes.
3. We take Gnarth take. Also. No added cost for you, but if we can to tip scale, make scale balance, we get saliva from you.
Why? Why would you need my saliva? That's unusual.
Where to
Research.
smell?
Knows Want to know secrets of the multiverse.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I wouldn't do that, Horns. Who knows what he can do
I
with your
know.
saliva? How
Simple,
about
just simple thing.
I add him a cloak of many fashions.
He looks at it and he goes, parlor trick, parlor. Ugh, no.
Maybe cash instead of the saliva. I would rather pay cash.
Yeah.
Oh, he might track us with that, or he might put a curse on you or
Or
something.
curse on it again. We learned our lesson.
You're already bound by one.
I will explain. I will explain it to Gnarth. Gnarth, I've had experience being cursed or bound under contract. I would prefer not to. I would truly prefer not to. Not want to let go of any of my personal essences again.
Essences.
Is there
Sounds so
anything else
funny.
that we? Is there anything else I could
Bodily
do?
fluids.
Ginard comes out with a
to-
white cup.
Is there
He goes,
anything else I could do
Essence.
to?
Speaking of essence,
perhaps not you. Perhaps them.
same thing.
No, we learned.
No.
Why? Why? Your essence not.
Well, being a wizard though, Gnarth, maybe you have knowledge on how to break a binding contract or spell.
Oh, good question.
No. Services. Let's speak. Let's talk one on one first. One. Finish transaction. This one. Yes.
How about the drift globe?
Would you mind if instead of my saliva, I'll give out the uh drift globe instead?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Cause of that. Daylight
Yes.
once used
We have
daylight.
agreed to
Okay.
terms.
Yes. Okay. That's it. Here you go. Apologies. Here you go.
He takes it and brings it to the back, and he comes out with like a very he comes out with an airtight container, and I'll just do this. uh I'll say he hands it to you, Asumedos. And as he hands it to you, please look, feel scroll, feel spell scroll, and you will understand. Yes. And as you feel it, you do feel a certain hum of power coming from it. That is, since you can cast level 4 spells already, you feel that this is a level 3 spell. And I'd say that using a couple of seconds to understand what it is, I will say that you could detect that it is a tongue spell.
Okay.
And after showing it to you and after seeing your reaction, he closes it up and gives it to you. And he reminds you, okay, if I give this to you, one use only.
Yeah.
And it's good for 1 hour.
Such a small window.
One use.
Shit, knowing our luck, we won't even get there without bloodshed.
That in mind, since we've finished our initial transaction, Ginarth, are you familiar with breaking contracts imposed on someone?
Very, very dangerous. It could piss off that who placed on you. And
But how
Ginarth, simple merchant. Do not want anything ill towards
Can you at least
Ginarth.
scan it and describe it to us? That maybe explain what it is so that we can break it in the future if we need when needed. Don't break it. Just analyze and describe.
See how we can mitigate our risks.
He stretches out his hand and goes, 100 gold? 100 gold, perhaps? Yes?
Whoa! For 100 gold, you need to be able to,
Provide a
Boy.
solution.
yeah.
100 gold to say what it does.
And maybe a solution if you have it.
And a fix.
And a fix if you have. Or if you know.
No, 100 gold just to find out what it does and what it is.
Well, it's your head, Asumedos, Horns. You know me, I don't care about money. I'd rather pay it. At least we know something about it than not.
Okay.
Yeah, let's pay.
I'll take it from the group
Okay.
gold. 100 gold.
Here you go, Ginarth.
He takes it, and you see him go to his desk and bring out a huge
Keep going.
stone, and he searches a couple of pages before setting it down. And as he does so, he takes out a couple of herbs and starts burning it. And as he burns it, the ashes, he makes sure the ashes, he uses the ashes to draw a very specific spell circle. And as he continues spelling the spell circle, you do hear him mumbling the arcane words in Draconic as he finishes the spell. And after 10 minutes, he looks up immediately. And as he does, you notice that his eyes, instead of a striking yellow, it is now very deeply purple. And as he looks at you, Asumedos, you can't help but a shiver running down your spine as you feel yourself being looked at with this different lens. And the North looks at you up and down, and he goes around you, eyes you up and down, and goes, simple contract laid on you, simple spell that reiterates that the contract laid on you, spell on you, if you disobey, you will get hit in head.
Oh, just hit the head. That's totally fine.
Hit in the head
Master, hit in the head
with what?
depends on what hits you.
Hit in the head by something inside your head.
Oh.
Like headache. Ow, ow, ow.
Okay, that's...
Is it fatal?
Depends on person. If regular commoner disobey, dead. If adventurer, perhaps, one cannot say.
Solution. And what can we do to fix it?
Out of bounds, out of contract. Thank you.
How much for a solution?
Way to solve 200.
How much to solve?
Not possible. Not here.
Ooh. Man, it's $300.
Fuck.
Well, this is very outside my character, but figured we We need all of our options to be solved. Either we pay the 200 now or after.
The 200 is just to give you a diagnosis. It's not
Exactly.
to
It's like, yeah,
not to actually do it.
at some point we'll need to figure this out anyway.
Well, as long as we are within the contract,
Yeah, we're not planning on
think-
breaking it anyways. We just need to know what it is in case we need to break it.
you know, when it comes to barbarians, side note, I think Shevra would make a good communicator. Something about them not enjoying arcane casters.
That makes sense.
I suppose.
You can keep the
Oh,
mask.
So,
Asumedos, you know that you are holding the scroll is a is a product of arcane casting. So
Correct.
you know.
So I can cast it on Shevra prior to approaching and seeing that she is not a spellcaster. I can cast it on people naman.
Yeah, it's just touch. So
Yeah. I just touch. Yeah. Just do a touch spell. And I think it's better if if the one that approaches is of a
Oh, he said divine is fine, so all my spells are okay, or just my divine?
yeah. So divine is cleric, paladin, druid, ranger. Yeah, and then the arcanes are artificers, warlocks, sorcerers, wizards.
Okay.
I think that's the split.
So even Malak is okay.
Yeah, that's divine. So yeah, arcane is artificer, bard, eldritch fighter, the rogue, the spellcasting rogue, the sork, the warlock, the wizard. And then divine casting, that is again, that is
It's like a gift from God. So they
it's like a gift from God, or it utilizes the natural world. So cleric, druid, ranger, paladin.
So in other words, everyone except me.
Yeah. Well, Shivra's not even in the count. 'cause
Yeah,
she can't-
that's right. But I'm the most unpalatable one.
So you can cast it out of sight, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, that's a. Also, your characters would know that, all their magic items are arcane based. All the spellcasting ones, but like the magic weapons, obviously, like you can't really tell. So
You mean like my
So
sword
if
is my arcane? My
no,
son.
no, the rings are arcane based because it casts spells. The rings.
The protection, ring of protection.
No, the signet rings, the one that casts.
Oh,
Scarlet Rebuke.
the rebuke. Okay.
If it casts a spell, if your magic item casts a spell,
Cast an
that is
as an
considered, I'll
action.
consider that arcane.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So your
A cloak.
Your cloak. Yeah.
Cloak of protection.
No, the Monte
No,
The
my
Itszki
dimension
Monte.
door.
So yeah, at this point, Gnorth is just looking at you. Actually, very creepily, he's looking at you. He doesn't blink often, so he's just eyeing you, waiting for an answer. So, what is the party's response?
If we break the contract, will the other party know?
Takes out the gold you gave him, starts counting. Yes.
He will know.
Looks at the gold again. Looks at you. Looks at the gold. Yeah. Yes.
Can't have that right now.
I don't think we have to let him know that the contract's broken right now. If anything, I'll be the one that's damaged.
Yeah, you could say just a headache.
Well, might incapacitate me, but
Oh, we're
You
not
guys
planning
need to
on we're not planning on breaking it yet. We just want options,
We
anyways.
want options. Yeah.
Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Let's start this
okay.
journey.
Well, thank you, Ginarth. We shall seek you out again should we change our mind. Thank you for the scroll.
Yeah, he shakes his bag of gold, goes, thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, he ushers you out. And as he closes the door, now actually from this distance, as he closes the door, there are way more locks than you realized.
I just say freaking merchants.
He's a
always money.
He's a lizard.
typical wizard. Typical wizards are untrusting, I suppose. Shall we proceed?
Let's get going, boy and girls.
Let's go.
Okay, so yeah, you start leaving, and yeah, actually, one before you leave again, one last what will we will be doing?
Oh, forget. Taking care of our horses. No,
Are we going straight to Shining White?
yeah, we should. Well, it's a 5-day journey, so at least let's get there.
Or are we gonna go to the
Let's get
tribe
close to
first?
there, and then we
But
can scout.
Shining White is different than the tribe place.
Yeah. Hmm.
Shining White's where the
Yes.
artifact is.
Yes.
But we don't know where Shining White is.
Yes. Well, we know the estimate area, but not the exact location.
Correct.
So from all the talks about the tribes and stuff, would Malak consider them bad guys? Because the guy said they just raid and raid.
I mean, at this point, one can also say that they are very protective of their way of lifestyle. I mean, it's always like
So still in the gray area
aggressive.
in a bit. Not necessarily evil, right?
Yeah, it's difficult to say if
So
they're
still in the
evil,
gray.
evil,
We'll
evil.
put in the gray area
Yeah,
for now.
Yeah.
So Malak is still a little hesitant on how he views them. Needs more information. Yeah, that's
And you know that you know that in old times, they did trade with.
yeah, with the different leader, the original leader.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, okay. So yeah, still in the fifth.
So if it comes to a fight, do we have anything to prepare for? Any plans to deal with it?
Well, we would always be at a disadvantage since it is an entire tribe we are visiting. So a fight is something we would want to avoid.
We need to draw them out. If we're even if we need to talk to them, it should be out of their area, not in the main, because we're gonna be fucked.
So
But we
stick to
are
the
up against
borders.
griffins. I don't think we're gonna have much coverage. If we're gonna go to the Griffin tribe, we're gonna go there and try to win over and ask them as allies. But if we are to search straight for the shining white ruins, it might take us longer. And alert the entire tribe to attack us as well.
So diplomacy.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Either.
diplomacy first, of course.
Very quick escape plan. Also.
Okay,
Okay.
let's head there then. To the tribe.
Let's head to the Griffin's Nest then.
Okay. So, okay, again, what's Vivo gonna do? What's he gonna scout? Is he going to scout or just lay low?
No, he's
Or
gonna stay with
what
us
is it?
if we're gonna do diplomacy, right? There's no point in scouting, or should we still make him scout?
Well, let's make him scout for possible escape plans, just in case we get attacked by an entire tribe.
No, I mean like scout like within Sandro's keep and the area here, not your area.
Oh,
Like actually what do you want him to do? Like
well, there's
I
nothing to do
think
here
the
for now, right?
added manpower might help us.
Yeah, I
There,
think
there
so.
was another
South of
place,
Bayern.
right?
The Shining White.
No, I forgot.
The other area, the meetup point. But it might be dangerous to send him there by himself.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think it's either Scout Shining White while we go to the Griffin's Nest, or just be with us in Griffin's Nest.
so yeah. So yeah, what would it be for?
So the
Vivo?
options is make him scout in Grunwald, which is dangerous, or just make him go with us to the Griffin's Nest. These are the two.
I think just stay with us.
Let's just take him.
Okay.
Okay.
Let him stay with us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Okay.
God's forbid if we get attacked by a griffin while approaching, extra crossbow attack might help.
Does he have a crossbow already?
Let's say that
He was attacking the last time, right?
Yeah.
no, but he was using your greatsword.
Oh,
sorry,
yeah,
great
that's
sword.
true.
Sorry.
Well, he still
Yeah,
has
but
that.
like he did ask for a he did ask for a crossbow. Um but let's say that while you were doing this, he was also making his own preparations. So um Larg finally said goodbye to
The
Larg
two.
actually said goodbye. Finally, what's her name again? Uh Marva and Tonu. So yeah, when you all meet up at the Fallen Orc Inn, you see Larg with a with a big backpack and a heavy crossbow strapped to his back. He says, "Well, figured you'd want me to come along, so
Here, Larg.
right."
This is what's the name?
Quick heart?
Quick Heart.
Quick
Yeah.
heart.
We purchased it for you.
Ah, many thanks. Hello, Quick Heart. Yeah, the horse, the pony. Gives a small he pets the pony. Well then, let us see if these ponies are friends or food.
Well, the plan is for diplomacy, so wanna
They
let you
could
know
be both.
this is dangerous. So if you're with us, then I assume you're with us.
Well, let's see. Besides, I too want to find out what's happening in Mirabar. So
I knew I
if
like
this
you,
is the
then
way
I
to do
give
it,
him a very strong tap in the back.
of course. There it is. Yeah. Dumb using his strength, of course.
Well, if I didn't use it, what
No,
else can I use, right?
I mean exactly. With a mind like a hammer, everything else seems like a nail.
Let's go. You look like a
And
nice nail.
he's taking it as a compliment. Okay, let's go. And yeah, you all saddle up and you all start heading to Griffin's Nest. So I will say the beginning of the journey, this journey, we're changing it up a little bit. I want this whole journey to be a skill challenge for the whole group. Again, for skill challenges, each of you has to make a roll using a skill that you will argue with me is applicable to help in this journey. If you have used a skill already, you cannot use it for a succeeding roll.
Okay.
Okay.
To set the tone of this skill challenge, Itszki, as you are the ranger and as the guide, you will roll me a survival with advantage since you are a ranger and you're an outlander. So I think that
Nice.
that's enough to give you benefits.
Okay. So it is 17 and 12. So 17 plus 5. 22. We are very
Okay.
survived.
Okay, so you going over the map earlier. Let's say you went over a map. You feel that the journey to the Shining White, to Griffin's
Griffin's
Nest is
Nest.
easy enough. Even if you're confident in your own skills, you are confident enough that you know that you can face whatever is happening at you, but you also recognize that there could be some unexpected complications coming your way. So I will need you to roll me a d6, and if it tell me if it's odd or even. If it is even, it is one. If it is even, it's two. If it's odd, it is one. So it's a d2 technically, coin flip.
It's even.
So even.
6.
So so two. So it's a two. So
2.
the group will need 6 successes before 3 failures.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you want me to roll initiative for everyone, or we'll just if anyone wants to start, we can, or do I
Yeah, roll
assign
initiative.
Yeah, roll
just so like
initiative.
yeah, just so we can have some semblance
Ooh,
of
look at me. I'm rolling good. I'm 20.
We all have to roll.
Yeah,
yeah. Let's just
initiative.
so we know our turn order for this.
Yeah.
10 plus 1.
Okay,
We
11
got a
for
so
me.
5.
it's key. What you get?
20.
Okay.
Did you add na your
Shevra.
initiative?
6.
Oh, initiative plus my initiative.
Okay, Asumedos.
5 plus 3, 8.
5. 25.
Okay. Malak.
11.
Okay. Okay. So you start the journey ahead. You start your journey ahead. And again, the clouds. There is so much clouds in the sky right now. Not much sunlight is coming through, and I'd say since you did this in the morning, this will take a couple of hours. I'd say you left around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And as you start heading forward, you turn your horses to the east and start. I assume you're gonna start following the forest line before heading south.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Start following the forest line before heading south. And yeah, let us see if you come across anything. Okay. So the first half of the day seems clear, seems fine,
Uneventful.
non-eventful. Uh
Is that considered a
you
success?
No. This is me seeing if you
Oh,
run into anything. I will tell you I will tell you if we are rolling for the skill challenge
okay.
or if we're just doing regular, adventure. I mean, a regular
Mm-hmm.
reactionary rolls. So yes, first half is unsuccessful at this point. So how are the characters feeling? What's in your mind? Do you talk amongst yourselves, or
Malak is just worried because he doesn't know how to place the tribe if they're, in the good side or in the kill side.
okay, okay, yeah. Itsuki, anything, or
I'm no, I'm trying
just
to continue like we talked about. Um, uh, Tempe needs to start pulling his weight. So I've decided to make him like a warrior sidekick. So
Okay. So
training
we'll,
him to like attack.
yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that tonight. We'll do that tonight.
Mm.
Yeah, but like, yeah, I guess Itsuki's starting to already.
Malak's also
Mm.
worried that Tempe might get killed because of Itszki.
Asumedos, how about you?
Well, I'm worried about the effects of the contract, but um overall I just really need to I'm just worrying by myself, but I'm keeping it to myself lang.
Okay. Yeah. Worried about what? The contract? I mean, aside from the contract. You said aside from the contract.
Well, I'm worried about the contract, if we're gonna be able to pull it through. Of course, I want to live long enough to exact revenge. So there's a mix of worry and a mix of anticipation and a mix of
Okay.
anger.
Okay. And then Shevra, how about you?
My eyes are mostly to the skies because I heard that there's gonna be griffons. So I'm kind of paranoid of every bird or bird-shaped object up in the that's flying above.
Okay. Okay, but yeah. I will say for you, Shivra, as you leave, you as you follow this like bird, you keep just following it until the vision of Sandra's Keep is behind you, and you do notice looking in one of the towers, you do notice your brother, following his eyes following where you are, but yeah, he doesn't do anything. He's just standing
I
there looking.
do a little wave.
He does not do anything.
In
He just looks at you.
Batman.
As I
He's just
expected.
Batman does not wave.
but yeah. Actually, wait lang, I will roll something. Okay, okay, okay. He does not wave, but you do notice that the end of his tail does not roll like
Like a cat.
yeah. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So first roll. Itsuki. What skill will you use?
To start, perception, so that I can make sure that everything is we can plan for anything that will be coming up. Plus, it's very
Okay.
high.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, 13 plus 8, 21.
Okay, true enough. You look around your surroundings, you make sure everything's clear. You make sure that every animal you see is just an animal and not something that can attack. You look to the skies to make sure that the skies are clear. And yeah, everything seems to be accounted for. And in these, like, on one hand, you have the forest that can hide a lot of creatures. And the other hand, you have the rolling hills that also has their own fair of creatures. But you are vigilant. You are you're vigilant in your watch now. And as you look forward, you make sure that any threat you see. Actually, I will say at this point, I will say at this point, you do hear a rustling in the trees to the forest, and you're able to hear it enough. You're able to hear it soon enough before and redirect your horses as you hear the flapping of very large creatures. And as you heard it, you're as you hear it, yeah. What do you tell everyone?
I was like, all right, I've assessed our placement. Things are happening. The weather, we're all set for now. Can proceed.
Yeah, but yeah, again, at some point you do hear the flapping of wings coming from the forest.
Yeah,
So yeah,
I
what do
just
you think?
warned them. Yeah, I just warned them like, okay, it's coming. There is there's something with wings that is coming. I think we should be also, while we're proceeding, we need to be on guard. Take
Yeah. So what does yeah.
positions.
So yeah, what does the party do in reaction to this? As you hear actually now that he's pointed it out, you are able to hear these flapping of wings. They're faint right now, but you feel they're growing louder by the second. So yeah, what does the party do?
Maybe we pick up the pace a little bit.
I think we have to
Okay.
go find cover.
I think cover would be better, and then prepare for a possible ambush. I can sense where it's coming from, right?
Yeah, you know where it's coming. It's coming from in the forest, and it's
Yeah.
heading
So I mean, we could
towards
can
the
we
direction of towards the forest.
is there a place that we could kind of anticipate where it's gonna come out and see?
I will say, like, for what purpose? Like, they want to like block its line of sight, block its, um, like, for what purpose is
For possible ambush?
I will say you can use the forest as a possible cover to um to, to hide yourselves from whatever's flying at you.
Yeah, sure, we'll do that, boys. Do that, team.
So yeah,
Okay.
the four of you head towards the forest and you find, and I will say with this same perception roll, you're able to guide the team towards having a very, you find a spot that you think is very, you think um, that's suitable for this. And true enough, as soon as you hide, you do hear the flapping of wings, multitude, more than one pair of wings actually. And as you wait there, you hear above a loud screech, and as entering from your eye lines, you do see a large griffon just fly overhead through the trees. They fly in a circle, and you notice like one large one and a couple you notice three large ones in I think what's called like a convocation of griffons flying around before trying to scout for a meal before heading off. And you do notice these griffons. And actually, at this point, I would like everyone to make me a perception check. Not the part of the skill challenge, but make me a perception check.
10 plus 2, 12. Oh, 19 plus 2, 21.
15 plus 4, 19.
12 plus 2, 14.
Okay, Shiva, what you get? Iron.
14.
What 14? Yeah, okay.
14.
So yeah, Shiva and Asumedos. Unfortunately, with the light, with the sunlight, with the brightness of the sky, at this point, you just managed to see a vague silhouette of the griffins flying around. But for Malak and from Itszki and Malak, you do notice that the silhouette there. You do notice that one of the griffins has a rider,
Oh, oh.
and
Oh
yeah, they're
They
just
shit.
could be
circling.
ridden. Seems fun.
They're circling ahead. They're just circling ahead before they fly off in a different direction. And you wait for a couple of minutes. Actually, no. How long do you wait for until you start heading out again?
Yeah,
Ittzki?
until we sense that it's clear.
Okay, so I'd say like I'd say that you're a bit more defensive. I would say would I say would that be correct? That
Yeah.
being more defensive, I'd say you wait like a solid 10 to 20 minutes before you start heading out again. And after no other major disturbances like that, you do decide to head along. And as you head along, the journey continues until night falls. And so far, your first day has been, aside from this, uneventful so far. And yeah, I'd say it is time for the party to set up camp.
First night. Out of
I'll
many.
take first watch.
Okay. Second watch?
I can go
I'll do it.
second.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay,
I'll
we
do
can do
no
it
last
problem.
together.
because-
Yeah, and then Vivo will take third watch along with Itsuki.
Yeah, I'll do last because like I was scouting right.
Okay, so yeah, yeah, a meal is prepared, and if you want to RP through the meal, not yet, no more. You're good.
I think we're good for now.
Yeah, we'll push her.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Like seeing the gravity of the situation, especially coming into contact with the convocation of griffins from earlier. Yeah, Malak. Everyone takes their rest. Well, tries to take their rest. And Malak, roll me a perception.
14. 9
14.
plus 4. 13, sorry.
Okay. You look around and you feel the magic of your shield, granting you like a somewhat sixth sense as you take your 2 hours of watch. And as you turn around, you don't. Well, I mean, from what you've rolled, I mean, it aims every sound is a little jumpy. You be a little jumpy with all the
Mm-hmm.
sound. Well, not sorry, like you.
Mm-hmm.
It's very unnerving to be in the like place like this. And yeah, as you turn around, and as you turn around, you hear something, uh, twig, croak behind you, and you feel something nip at your trousers. What do you do?
Yeah, my sword and my shield ready. I turn
Yeah, it's ready and
around.
shoot ready. And as you turn around, you see Tempe looking at you,
I knew it.
and he gives a loud screech and just like bites you again.
Getting
Tries to
better.
bite you.
Getting better, boy.
Oh wait, no, he doesn't have advantage anymore. Okay, he obviously now you're very aware of him and you completely misses now. He bites your arm more and like he gives like a little sad screech as it hurt him. So
Yeah, I just
he
ruffle
just
his
he just
feathers
leaves
and
you.
I try to maybe try to teach him how to bite properly. I don't know how. Like I get a stick and then make him bite it or something.
Okay, roll me animal handling.
Yeah, 4 rules, man.
You can't really.
Fucking
Yeah,
rule.
you give him a stick. You give him a stick, and like you're not able to train him well enough that the stick actually is a challenge. Like he bites the stick, but with his surprising strength for a thing so young, it easily breaks off, and you feel that you weren't able to give him like an educational experience. But other than that, your night is uneventful. Oh, not 20, or is that a two?
Tattoo. You know my
Okay.
rules.
So yeah, you take your rest now, and yeah, Shivra and Asumedos, your watch is up. Um, roll me a perception.
Okay, not bad. I did well.
13 plus 5 is 18.
Okay.
I got a 20, 18 plus 2.
Okay. Um, and yeah, as you both look around, everything seems relatively quiet. The sounds of the night, the sounds of the forest behind you, sounds of the critter or the sounds of animals around you seems to be normal. Um, I will say, yeah, your watch is uneventful. And as you head to rest, you wake up Itsuki and a Weevil. And yeah, Weevil and Itsuki. Yeah, who wants to roll for Weevil? Someone can roll for Weevil.
Not me,
And yeah,
please.
Itsuki, roll me a perception.
Shit. 8 plus perception is 8, 16. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, for Weevil, someone roll D20.
I'll
Not
roll.
me.
Lisa.
Okay.
Yeah. See.
Um, that is a 9.
Okay.
Total?
So rolls a nine. No, no, no. It's fine.
What's his
I know.
perception?
No, it's fine. It's fine. So roll the 9.
Mhm.
So yeah, yeah. Weevil is just Weevil's with you, just looking around with you, and yeah, Weevil just like see anything, and yeah, you don't see anything unusual.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, what do you say to that?
I say, I observe, like, nope, checked around. Everything seems clear for now.
Yeah, haven't seen anything either. Yeah. Yeah, your watch continues, and you notice the dawn is approaching. At this point, if you want, you can start with a training.
Yep.
Training. What do you want to do?
Because he's I want him to fight because I'm not fighting right. You want him to fight in my stead. So
Okay.
martial prowess, a warrior.
Okay.
So the
So
first
let's
one is
say.
attacker. So I'm
Okay.
training him
So
to yeah, just like training him to attack certain things that I point to.
okay. Okay. So roll me a. Let's start with a roll me an animal handling.
Yes, 13 plus 2, 15. Okay, not bad. Shit,
Okay.
baba na
You're
agad.
you're able to direct him. Yeah. You're sorry. You're able to create an environment that is conducive to training. And with pointing at your targets and trying to get him to, follow where you point, I want you to roll me a uh what do you call this? Let's say animal handling, but use your charisma as you're trying to persuade him to follow your lead.
No charisma modifier. Shit, same thing. Plus 2. Fuck. 2 plus 2, 4.
I mean, I
Hmm.
mean, he's just looking at you and looking at it. And like at some point, he just
Doesn't
like
want to fight.
you, at some point he goes to a thing you pointed at, but like you don't know if he just like he was lucky or he did it deliberately. But it's something. It's something. It's something. I mean,
We're working on it.
yeah. But like, yeah, Tempe's excited. Tempe's excited to do this. He's finally getting to think more. But yeah, Tempe's because of that, Tempe's a little mellowed out since he had to use lots of his brain power to do this. And yeah, you all wake up second day to start the day anew. So yeah, you all travel ahead. Yeah, that's who. No, initiative. Malak. So how does Malak help with this leg of the journey?
So
This is part of the stealth challenge.
if he used perception, I cannot use it anymore, or me.
You can
I
only
can't use
you
it
can
to.
only
I can use it twice.
so if you use perception,
And
you can't use perception again.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, you can choose a skill like for example athletics. If there's like you can say like there's a big boulder that blocked your way, you can move it, or like nature to figure out paths like that. Actually, this for everyone. So yeah, you can if as long as it is justifiable, we can roll for it.
No, I'll use athletics, but it's more like I'm just like scouting ahead, coming back, making sure everybody's safe, checking the perimeter, going around.
Okay, so it's athletics in the sense of like you're
I'm
you're
actively,
essentially
yeah,
walking
yeah.
double the distance, going
Yeah.
around and around and around. Okay, roll me. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Then I use my left hand. Ah, I missed. Wait, I counted. My left hand. Left hand. Oh fuck. 13. I got a 7 plus
13.
6. 13.
Okay, 13. Unfortunately, that is one failure.
Fuck.
You did not meet. So
Are
you
you
go
kidding
around.
me?
You go
I need
around.
6.
We need 5 more.
Yeah, you go around. You go around and around and around, trying to figure out what's happening. But with your overexhaustion, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Motherfucker. Why always me? Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine. Plus no. 23.
Okay. So like even if you're going around, were doing proper riding form. So you weren't able to exhaust yourself doing this whole process.
Fuck. Still
But
failed.
yes, unfortunately, you weren't able to get enough information, and you're still essentially traveling. For you, you're traveling blind to some degree at this point. So that's the first half of the day.
Bullshit.
Yeah, and as that happens at around the midday range, it first hits all of you. You all get this very strong stench of decomposing. Yeah, what do you all do?
Something up ahead.
What do we do, guys?
Yeah. So yeah, what do you all do?
We need to send someone to check that out.
Ittzki?
Man, I'm already checking everything out, but okay, I'll go. Oh shit.
So yeah, do you just
Stealth.
approach, or how do you approach?
Yeah, can I approach stealthily so that I'm always safe?
Okay. So yeah,
So-
I guess you all stop, and it's you get off your horse, Noble,
Mhm.
and yeah, you start, sneaking, going through that site. What is your stealth check?
Okay, 6 plus 11, 17.
Okay, you feel you're hidden. You feel you do your routines, you do your body, you do your training and all that. And as you step ahead, and stealthily look ahead, you do see what looks like a very bloody battle site. You notice the bodies of a troll, a couple of you remember the flying creatures that was flying around the giant in the wall. You do notice their corpses in there as well, and you do notice a couple of humanoids that are wearing like hide armor and with like a with their wearing like helmets with like very obvious that they're wearing like a helmet styled in the form of like a griffon. Dead bodies all around. um
More Griffin, more tribe members dead. Then what's the other side?
Itsuki, from what you recall, it looks like a raiding party from the
Giant.
giants. I will
Mhm.
say, let's roll. I will say that there are more bodies from the giant side, but
Shit.
Mm.
you do notice a corpse of a griffon in there. And you do notice a what looks to be like a humanoid bird made out of like snow that's melting, which it's like imagine if it's like a humanoid bird that was petrified, but the petrification is snow, and
Okay,
it's
frozen.
slowly melting. Yeah, it's melting. If you want, you can roll me a nature check to find out what it is, like what the
Let's do
general
it.
shape is.
Nature is fuck +1. Does anybody have a higher nature?
Nope.
You're
I'll roll it.
alone.
I'm alone. Okay, 11 plus 1, 12.
12. Okay, I will say that these creatures. These creatures resemble this faint resemblance of an aakokra. Uh, Humanoid creatures that have bird-like features.
Okay.
And yeah, you do notice that it seems like as you're going around, obviously uh, with your as one who favors loot and gold, as you look around, you do notice anything that was good and valuable was already picked off.
Picked
It
off.
seems like
Fuck.
the victor took the loot already.
Okay.
So yeah,
So we
it's what
proceed.
do you do?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Uh
yeah,
so I don't see anything anymore, right? We no loot, no nothing. I
yeah.
report back to the team of what I found. That yeah, it's I think it's like a battle site that has ended. Curious that there's a lot more, or it's safe for you guys to kind of like look into it as well. And I just let them know
Okay,
about my findings.
okay. So yeah, everyone knows what Itsuki already saw, and then yeah, everyone can go to the battle site if they want. So yeah, do you all interact with the battle site, or do you all just, you know?
Yeah, there's
Yep.
not much anymore. Just
Okay,
proceed.
okay. Ah, sorry, you're mute.
Is there anything to investigate about in the battle site? Like check for um so Itszki must have looted everything already.
Yeah,
So
checked for loot already. There's none. It's
Unless
just
you have
curious.
like
If there are a lot of
what question do you want, and I'll see if Itsuki was able to answer that. If not, I can make you roll your own investigation if you want. So what question did you have? Did Asumedos have?
well, first and foremost, I want to investigate if the if there are okay, so Itsuki already found out na wala na yung it's safe already, right? So
yeah,
there's nothing
it's
Yes.
safe.
to
Yes.
If no loot. Yeah.
I want to investigate if there's any, let's say, emblem or symbolism that relates to the Griffin tribe that I can take with me.
Oh, that's easy enough. You do notice their armor's made of lots of leather and hide. You do notice like some of them have like very like rough either stitching or rough drawings of like what looks like a griffon. So it's
I
easy
just
enough. You
thought
can
of
find.
like take something that I can return back to the tribe.
For Malak, is
Okay, so
the humanoid bird thing, is it part of the giants or part of the griffin side?
I'd say at this point there's not enough information to determine that. But you do notice this frozen griffo a kokra thing.
Okay,
Like sculpture.
that's it for me.
Okay. So yeah, Asumedos, I will say you get like Griffon tribe armor scraps, armor pieces.
Okay. I'll just take one. Just, keep it in my pack. Just
Okay.
to
Yeah.
return it in case they want to honor their dead or something.
Okay. Shivra, how about you? Or
I don't have anything to do.
okay. Yeah. So we move ahead. Yeah, let's see. Okay. So for the second half, Malak, Asumedos. It is now the third roll of the skill challenge. What skill are you using? And yeah, what's the story of the skill?
Okay. Mm, okay, what were the skills used?
Or you can
We
use
had
Oh no,
your
no,
own
athletics. No,
you
no,
can
I
use
know.
your own.
What was
persuasion,
already
Oh,
perception,
used?
and athletics.
Yeah. I use perception.
Okay. I would like to use a nature check.
okay. Okay. So like, how is Asumedos
Only
going
because
to?
we're out in nature and I just want to see if there are any tribes that or any well, not tribes, any possible attackers uh or at least marks that
Okay.
indicate that attackers are in the area.
Okay. No problem. So yeah, roll. Go ahead. Roll your nature check.
Okay, I only rolled an 8 plus 4, so that's a 12.
Ooh, unfortunately,
Fuck.
everything that's happening. It's a bit, the dead creatures here and all the journey. It's like it's been a while for the party from journeying, so like you're not exactly able to make out. You try to get a sense of the winds and all that, but unfortunately, it's not enough. It's like you're not able to get information that can help the party. But nevertheless, the party moves on, and yeah, I will say
We're fucked.
okay.
Ang taas naman ng
The
DC
rest
nun.
of the rest of the day is uneventful, and we are now headed to our second night. And yeah, who will take first watch?
The same. Me.
Same
Okay.
rotation.
Okay, Malak, roll me your perception. Oh, sorry. Before while you're doing that, Itsuki, I'll say since you're the guy, describe the camp that you've spotted for the party.
It's always sheltered, covered. Like even if we put in a little bit of light, some trees kind of cover it so that um we're not like the smoke or the light is not shining too much or billowing too much so that we can get scouted on from afar. Yeah, and I also want to try to make it like a little bit more comfortable for the team because it's a long journey.
Okay, okay. So yeah, Malak, what do you get?
12 plus 6. 12 plus 4, 16. Fuck, man.
Okay, okay, okay.
Ooh.
As you are keeping our watch, the night has just begun, and the sounds of woodland creatures, the wind whistling in your ears. But then you do pick up something. You pick up muttering of a language that you don't know, off in the distance.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I tap Itsuki.
And I wake up.
And I tap
Yeah.
I tap everybody, I guess, but yeah, I can't investigate it. I have bad stealth. So I sign
Yeah.
to Itsuki that you hear it, something's over there, and then
Yeah.
I ready myself and I wake everybody else up.
Okay.
Yeah,
So everyone,
I grumpily investigate the sound where when I start hearing it. So I stealthily go there.
okay. Roll me for stealth.
Ooh, shit, that was a bad roll. 2 plus 11, 13.
13. I will check what their ano is.
Shit.
Okay.
12.
You pass that. You pass this. You pass this. As you sneak through, going closer to the source of sound, you do the noise the sound is getting louder, and as you get closer you do see around 8 individuals gathered together, with two of them seeming in a from based on their tone, they seem to be in a very heated argument. And as you edge closer and closer to them to get a better look, you hear a snap of branches high up in the trees. And as your gaze looks up, you do notice a griffon looking in your direction.
Shit.
It jumps from one tree to the other, making more disturbance. But you know that as it jumps towards one, you do feel it's getting closer to you. What do you do?
Fuck.
Is there a
I do have
rider?
hide.
What? Sorry.
Is there a rider?
Just the griffin, right?
Uh, just a griffon. From what you've seen, it's just a griffon. Sorry. What are you gonna do?
Um, I'll just hide so that I'm well. No, yeah, I'll hide just to make sure that I'm not seen by the griffin.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
Fuck. Not one. So 11, 12.
12?
12. Your back is against this tree, trying to keep small, um trying to keep, and as you do so, the griffon looks directly at you and gives a loud screech, and all the arguing suddenly stops, and they all look around, and you hear noises and sounds as if It's easy enough. I'd say it's easy enough for you to understand, but based on the tone, it seems that they're now starting to search their surroundings. At this point, again, what you do as these tribes members are now scouting the area.
Hide again.
No, I just need to
I will.
get back to the.
Yes.
No, I need to get back to the camp and warn them, and then have all of us hide.
Okay. So that's okay.
Right. So I'll do another stealth check to get there.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, finally. 19 plus 11.
Okay.
15 pala. 15 plus 11. So 26.
So you sneak. You're able now to sneak out with the Griffon losing you, but now behind you, you hear the you don't hear anyone talking, but
It's sense.
with your, I'd say, with your passive perception, you do hear the small crunching of their boots against the ground as they're now tracking whoever the griffin saw. And as you head back toward, and you do head back towards the party. It seems
Yeah.
that whatever conversation they were having, the party could not are now is now not anymore privy to that. But yes, you are back to the party.
Yeah, I
What
just
do you
let
do?
them know it's yeah, just like hide the fire, hide. There's a party coming. I wasn't able to ascertain what they are, but they seem to be very stealthy to come in. So let's find a place to hide ourselves. Or do we have like a? Well, somebody has an invisibility cloak, right?
Don't you have
Is
no
that no?
the cloak of how don't you shouldn't you roll with advantage or something? What does the cloak of ice
That
give
my
you?
my robe of ice is I see them, not they see me.
Oh, it's perception.
Yeah.
But yeah, do you have anything that can help with stealth as this party is now approaching?
I mean, we can use your rope trick, but that's gonna cost you a spell though.
And we're not gonna fit all.
We're all gonna fit there. Oh, not the horses though. Shit.
Yeah. The pass without a trace is just me.
No, that's all of
No,
us.
that's
That's all of us.
Right. Oh, wait. As long as they're with me, right?
yeah.
Within 30 feet.
30 feet of including you. Okay, there you go. So I'll just like put everybody near me.
We still need to
And
hide.
the horses fit too. Yeah.
As long as within 30 feet, I think.
Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. They can fit.
Okay, so we'll find. Yeah. How about we'll find a spot first where we can see where they're coming, and then if we are close to being caught, I'll just use the pass without the trace so that we can hide a little bit better.
I'd say based on your previous rolls, there's at this point, I'd say with your previous rolls, you are on the defensive. So the only thing you can do now is just like find a place to hide and let's see what happens. I think that with
Okay.
Or
the rolls, that's your yes.
I
Unless
can
of course.
ask everyone, would you like me to cast darkness in our area? So that they won't be able to see particularly where we are.
But they'll know that they'll
Or
know
what
the darkness,
if
right?
what if we talk to them now? Or shit, we only have 1 hour for that spell.
Yeah.
We're not gonna
Exactly.
be.
And we don't know what it is, right?
No, it's the tribe, diba? It's a griffons with the people on
We
it.
don't know.
No, that's,
Correct, but we're not
that's what
sure
Angelo
if they're the right
said
people
you
to
saw.
talk to. And then once that's there, it's done. We can't use it again.
Yeah, but if we cast
Shall we just like
if we cast
well, yeah,
darkness,
so let's discuss
then
real quick. Yeah.
they just can make a perimeter on that area and then wait for it to dispel.
Mhm. Either
Then
way,
might
either
as well start attacking them from the darkness, isn't it?
Then if we attack them, we have to kill them all, or they're gonna destroy the diplomacy.
we have
What's
two
the
ways. We
what's the
hide.
difference from what's the difference between pass without a trace and darkness? Like in effect.
Okay, so darkness makes the area literally black. Pass it on the chase. You roll stealth and whatever you roll, add 10.
So it's harder for them to. It's easier for us to hide with pass without a trace, and then but darkness is like everybody doesn't see anything.
I say we hide. We try to hide with Pass Without a Trace, and then if they spot us and they attack, then we cast
Well-
darkness and then we run.
Yeah.
And we're
Okay
not
with
gonna
that.
talk to them. Okay.
The problem is if we talk to them now, we only have one scroll for 1 hour.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Oh,
No, yeah, I think that's
RJ,
the sound.
Asumedos can understand them, so maybe I mean, what if one of them can
Who's
speak
wearing the helmet
common?
right now? Comprehending languages.
No one.
Asumedos.
No.
Mhm.
You have you're wearing the mask, right? Asumedos?
Yeah. It's not a mask, it's a circlet or something. Or a helmet.
Yeah, it's a circlet. It's a circlet.
Then we pass without a trace, try to stealth. If they attack, we let
Okay.
Asumedos try to communicate. If none of them speak common or anything that we can communicate, we cast darkness and then we run.
Okay, so what's the sequence of events? Itszki, what's your sequence of events? So tell me
Everyone hides.
No, like so like does everyone gather to you and then you do it, or you all hide then you do it?
Yes, I
Or-
think
Yeah, we
that's-
should find a better spot, and then do it so that we're just not like because right now we're
exposed. Yeah.
basically in a very comfy spot, right? So
but like
we'll
I'm
just find
asking, when will you cast Pass Without a Trace? Now or
once we
later?
find a spot later.
Okay,
How long does it last?
1 hour.
Hour.
Oh, we might as well cast it now.
You might as well cast it now.
Oh, and
so
yeah,
you're
because
not-
it's near me
so
anyway,
you're
right?
not caught.
Yes.
Yeah. So we okay.
So
You're right. I
yeah.
thought
But we
it was
have
in the
horses,
area.
remember?
It's fine
Well,
as long as
30
it's
feet
within
should-
30 feet.
I think
30
it
feet
can all
radius.
envelop. So we
Yeah, but
cast
how
it.
will the horses hide?
as
We'll
long as
find
it's
a
within
spot,
30
yeah, we'll
feet.
try
So
to
as
find
long
a
as we're all
spot, yeah.
together. Right. So get the horses and get us. Right.
Okay.
I mean, I figured like it's 30 feet, so I'm sure that we can huddle
Yeah.
together. So we'll cast it and we'll inch our way towards a more advantageous spot.
Okay, so so you cast Pass Without a Trace, and all around
Mhm.
you the darkness, the shadows are darkened, the shadows are darkened, and you seem to be camouflaged with whatever's
Mhm.
happening. Whatever swaying of the trees, the shadow, your body follows that also. And at this point, you all are headed towards your hiding. Okay, let's do PCs first. I want everyone to roll me stealth checks.
Okay.
So whatever your stealth plus.
Do we have
that.
an aura
roll-
of protection for
No, this is a skill check, so no
skill.
bonuses aside from the plus stat.
I have disadvantage.
Yes.
same here?
Actually, everyone except Itszki has disadvantage.
Ooh, natural 20, but I have
19.
rolled disadvantage.
So
Okay.
that's with your plus stealth and plus 10. 19?
Yes. Yes.
So I got a 16 and 15. So 15 plus 10, 25. 25 plus 6, 25 plus 6, that's 31.
31.
Okay.
I rolled an 11 because of my disadvantage. That's 11 plus 10. That's 21 plus 6, 27.
Nice. Okay, let's check these horses. Okay. Okay. I will roll for the horses.
And Weevil, right?
Oh yeah, I'll roll for Weevil. Yeah, Weevil's good. Okay, first horse. Or do you want me to roll or you?
Kami na lang.
Fuck you, Jay. Let's go.
roll roll your
each
horse.
horse.
Roll for
I'll roll.
Weevil's horse.
I'll roll for Weevil. Okay.
Okay, not bad. I hope. Do they get Pass Without a Trace or plus something?
Yes, they
Yes.
get past out of the trace, but no zero. So zero. So whatever you roll at 10, literally, whatever you roll at 10.
Okay.
So let's go down the list. Oh my god. Oh, these poor horses. Kismet, what is your stealth check?
That's
True.
that's ano, diba? Is that mine? Oh shit, that's
It's
mine.
yours.
18.
Okay. Noble.
Ooh, nat 20, baby.
Oh, this horse is hidden.
Fucking rolls, dude. What is it with my rolls?
Ladigo. Ladigo.
I
what
rolled
is
a
your
13 plus 10,
Okay.
23.
cherish?
12, so 22.
22. And quick heart roll the 19.
Nice.
Itszki, as you are leading the party towards your hiding spot, you can't help but release a sigh of relief. Because as you look back, it seems the spell has also covered whatever tracks you would have made if you were moving towards the hiding spot. It seems that this spell also covers tracks. And not too long after that, you do hear you do see these Griffin tribe members approach your line of sight and are looking around. You hear the flapping of wings as a griffin flies above you, searching around. And it lands not far from you. And you see it. Oh wait, you see it point its beak up. And you feel it. You see its chest expand as if breathing deeply, trying to smell something in the air. Trying to smell horse meat, perhaps. And it actually walks closer and closer. But in the last minute, a tribe member calls for it. And after a couple of 10 seconds, you hear the arguing again restart. This
Doesn't
language you do not know.
Asumedos understand it?
It depends. Have you turned it on yet?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, okay.
Should I turn it
So
on
yeah.
now?
Oh,
Okay.
how many charges
let me
does
see,
it have?
It doesn't say. Wait lang, ah. It says while wearing this helm, you can use an action to cast a comprehend language spell from it
At will.
at will.
At will.
So at any time. Right? So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll turn it on.
Okay. Since you have to whisper this, I will say I want you to make me an a stealth using your charisma modifier. But since you're in pass without a trace, add 10.
Ooh, okay.
Since you're casting the spell with a verbal component.
Okay. With my charisma modifier. Is it? Yeah, okay.
Pretty high, diba?
Okay, I rolled a 10 plus 5 plus 10. So
25.
25.
Okay. Okay. You're able to whisper these words and you feel you feel you hear a slight buzzing in your head as the magic takes place, and these words, these foreign words to you, at first it was only like 70% of the words you don't understand. Now it's 50% of the words you do understand, and as time passes the words now make more sense to you and you're able to understand them in your first language, whatever that will be, if it's common or infernal or whatever, but you do understand these words already, and you hear the argument taking place. You see now, since everyone has dark vision, you see now closely these different tribe members. You do see one of them. The biggest one there is what looks to be like a large red dragonborn. And what looks like who is arguing against what looks like an earth genasi. And yeah, you just hear them talk of like, I just hear them talk. The Earth Genasi looks at the Dragon War, and sorry.
You said Red Dragonborn, right?
Yes, they're the ones arguing, and yeah, the Earth Genasi looking at the Dragonborn and says, "Stop it, Kurnish. No amount of deeds will overturn the tribes. Will overturn the tribes. opinion of you, no matter how many giants you've slayed. And the Dragonborn replies in turn, wait lang. La, 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 la. Okay. You hear the Dragonborn reply in turn. It's like, oh, but we can't stop. Bone Snapper's gonna break the tribe. He sits there like a king while the rest of us languish. It's like, someone must take up the mantle. If it's not gonna be any one of his bloodline, it should be a new one. And then the Genasis like, you dare go against our traditions, our values. And then the dragon's like, screw the values if it means you won't live to see another day. This tribe is on the down. This tribe is on decline, and I will not stop until this tribe will rise again, born anew, and set back to the old ways. Back when being a Griffin tribe member instilled fear in everyone. Do you not understand what it means to be a tribe member anymore? And like they continue arguing all that. At this point, Asumedos, what do you do? You're on mute. You're on
Do
mute.
the guys see me? Like does Malak and Itszki and Shevra see me?
I'd say since you all know, I'd say yeah, you can see each other because like you all know where you're hiding from. Like you're all like crouched in like positions.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a matter of what you do.
So I symbol to them in a non-verbal way that they're fighting over who leads the tribe.
It's an opportunity to
Then
get some allies.
I ask Malak, what should we do? Do we show ourselves and offer a solution?
Well, from if he explained the dialogue properly, I'm like, well, the
Do you want to
Dragonborn.
roll? Do you want to roll to see how much you got?
Okay, I'll roll. What do
Wait,
you want me
wait,
to roll?
wait, no. Asumedos, roll me performance, but use your intelligence.
Ew,
Since
okay.
you're doing a complex set of intricate like hand motions.
Okay.
So it's how well you can do the delivery.
I got a 3.
Okay,
Plus
so like
4, 7.
the tense moment, this very tense moment, your hand starts shaking involuntarily since like this is all like right now dependent on you. And unfortunately, Asumedos is like buckling a little bit under the pressure. So I'd say Malak, you're able to get like half of that.
And then I'll just say, I don't understand what's going on. You make the call.
And the only way to get a chance with these tribe people is to kind of maybe have them fight from within.
Asumedos, you understand from Malak's. I'd say for Malak to Asumedos, you don't need to roll because it's a simple statement of like, I don't know, you do it. Basically, that's what Malak said. And like I think that's easy enough to summarize. And Asumedos ponders his decision. Let's see what that is next week.
Okay. I'll have time to think about it then.
You have 1 week to see what happens.
God damn it. But DM question, like what's the guy, the Dragonborn's name? Kerbosh?
Sorry. Kurnesh.
Kurnesh.
Kirnesh. And then sorry, I missed earlier the current leader. Because the current leader, it's a hereditary, from what you've understood, Asumedos. This is for note taking, so I'll just say it. Asumedos, Bone Snapper it's like a hereditary line. So all of you know that the main leader, Kralgar was the
First one.
old leader, the first one to set up Griffon's Nest, and
And
now
he
his
wanted
descendant.
he was the one that wanted to have relations with the outside, right?
As far as you know, yes.
Yeah. From what you know.
Yeah, from what you know, yes, he wanted relations from outside. To what end, you don't really know, because like not even this is old history, and not
Yeah.
even not even what's his name? Sorry, not even Costas was able to answer that. Um, but yes, you are sorry, and then the name of the current leader.
Leader.
What is he? I'm saying it now because I should have said it before, but I wasn't able to write it down.
Kralgar, diba?
That was the original one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Where is that? Here. Okay. Okay. Here. Halric. Halric. That is the current leader. So yeah, the Dragonborn's like Halric, Bone Snapper is gonna run this tribe to the ground. Blah 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 blah. It's like no,
So
you
that
can't disrespect
the
our
tribe is not
Shevra.
doing
Yeah.
good. He wants to return it to the past. Can Asumedos
Where their
understand
tribe
that?
is feared.
I know it's feared, so it's not what
Doon ako nag-alangan.
Kralgar wanted, or you don't know.
That
I know.
you have to ask. We'll have to ask. Define how past you're gonna go. Like, is it the past? I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah. So.
Okay, no brother.
Oh yeah.
If we talk now, kasi you're gonna have to cast that scroll.
Unless one of them speaks common, we don't know.
Wants to speak common.
We don't know.
So yeah. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry for housekeeping. How's the skill challenge? Is it providing tension? Is it providing narrative tension?
Well,
Just
Or
now
like
it is because
like
we're two.
We're rolling
more.
fucked
We
up.
only need two more before failing.
One
like,
more.
how's
We
like
failed twice now.
am I am I
What
is
happens
it
when we
yeah.
fail?
Oh, let's see. Um how do I put this? Yeah, is rolling skills engaging enough? Because like
It makes
it's
sense.
I like it.
I like using the skills.
yeah, because like usually it's an area that's not really focused upon. So like people made this thing called skill challenges. So like people with proficient, so your proficiencies mean a little bit more. That everyone, it's not like the usual travel montage that
Yeah.
Itszki just rolls survival and then just we get there.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay.
For me, I like it because we have to justify why we have to use that skill. So there's some thought into it.
Yeah, and then the what I like about it is like you have to tell me how it works. So it's like
Yeah.
it's your turn to be creative. So yeah, Shevra, also lots of pressure on you. You have to succeed.
Yeah. Also,
So
question,
yeah,
ano,
yes.
do all Dragonborn speak Draconic?
Yeah, I suppose
I'd
it
say
is.
yeah. Actually wait. That's an
Would the
interesting thought.
Dragonborn from a tribe speak Draconic
Ooh,
still?
good question.
Or would
Nice
they not
catch,
learn
Isa.
that?
You speak Draconic?
Yeah, and I think Itszki does too.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was my alternative language that I chose.
Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah. That's one option.
Good catch. Good catch. Something
Let's see.
for.
I
Oh,
will
go.
roll now and say, Isa, what do you want? Is one the best or is one the worst?
The best. First, the best.
One is the best. Okay. Shevra, I guess this is something Shevra would think about, or is this a Yisa thing? Is this Yisa or Shevra or both?
Both.
Okay, so I'd say Shevra. I'd say Dragonborn have an innate ability to speak it, but it is still something that needs to be practiced. But I
Mm-hmm.
will say that it provides some sort of bridge when it comes to conversation. And
Mm-hmm.
if you are trying to persuade using that language, you can, as opposed to you cannot, but it will be at disadvantage.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it
Okay.
is on the table, but
Let's see what
it's not a very
Asumedos
good card. It's not a good card.
decides.
But yes, let's see. So the ball is on Shivra. This expedition's on you. And Asumedos. Let's see what happens immediately with these tribe members.
All
Okay.
right.
Take us home.
Thank you very much. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what you just watched was another episode of the +63 HP D&D podcast, campaign number 1 with the Silver Shadows. And if this happens to fall on your watch list and it's your first time seeing us do this game, please hit the like button and subscribe so you know, and hit the bell icon so you know when a new episode drops. Not only will you get to enjoy this D&D campaign, you'll also get to enjoy all the other shows that my brothers put together, as well as a second D&D which airs out on another date. So you'll get to enjoy all the +63 HP shows at your disposal on YouTube. But we are also available on social, so you can please like and follow us also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And we're also available on your podcast of choice. We prefer Apple, Spotify, and Amazon podcasts. Now that's it for housekeeping. Let us hear our farewells. Let's start with JONG, all the way from New York.
It's been fun. Action is picking up. But yeah, I have this nagging feeling that this might be the first TPK that we might get at pretty soon in the next few weeks. So that's exciting too. So we're looking forward to next week.
At least let me get me to level 11. Level 9, I mean.
Well, yeah, we're still far off from 11. That's still a dream away, brother. But final goodbyes from CHUBAX.
Yeah. Well, it's getting tense. I don't know. I don't think we can go toe to toe with these a whole tribe with Griffons. So let's see. Let's see next week.
Let's see next week. And of course, that roll of the die and possible interaction might be sponsored to you by Isabi. Final goodbye.
A lot of pressure on me. Let's hope I live up to it, and we'll see you in the next episode.
May we have more episodes to come, but that is, of course, dependent on how it all plays out. Care of our wonderful DM Angelo.
So yeah, lots of hopefully this was a tense episode. Like I was really aiming for that with all the skill checks and traveling in Griffon territory. But yeah, let's see how you all resolve it. I will say good catch on the Draconic, and
Nice catch.
yeah, let us see if there are good catches next week. Because yeah, whatever happens next week will really dictate the tone of this leg of the adventure. So yeah, let's see what Asumedos and Shebra have to do.
Well, whatever catching happens, I just hope that's not them catching us and killing us. But our number of fans will be crying if our characters get killed off. But
I'll be
who
crying.
knows?
What
Maybe.
are you talking about?
We'll be very, very sad.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Will the Silver Shadows live? So that's where you guys have to watch again on our next episode. So with that, thank you very much. We love you all, and we'll see you next week. Ciao.
Bye bye.